All right, Kings, after numerous days of procrastinating and waiting for Comcast to attempt to fix my Wi-Fi, I'm finally getting around to the Balldomale news, and I am glad that I did drag my feet on this. An update on Clout Goblin, Aaron Imholte's revenge porn case, will start us off, and it has Aaron waiving his omnibus hearing as he will look to settle the case. I could be remembering incorrectly, but he did have the felony charge taken off his case and was left with a misdemeanor charge, which could likely mean that Stoney's Bar and Grill won't have to worry about their cash cow being imprisoned. As for our wife, Gino and his only thought fiancé, the felting has to be up there, and the disappointment is indubitably on par with Keanu's not safe for work pictures. Last week, Nick did attempt to advertise a stream that likely would have just been 3 hours of shitting on Aaron for the previously stated omnibus hearing, the government and everyone trying to give him sane advice. But we never did, and all that was given was a local stream and him diving into yet another channel's stream to donate money and gaslight people. It was noted in Discord servers I am in that it was actually a stream people were looking forward to seeing since his first post-arrest stream, some longer, and he went and decided not to do it. I have speculated that perhaps the talking mouthpiece for Barnes, or the Barnes Walker, as others have labeled him, may have had a temporary moment of clarity and told Nick to stop fucking streaming and damaging his case. I doubt it happened, but you never know. But for the most recent happenings that thankfully happened today, that obviously was done to make this video longer, and no other reason, because clearly the Honorable Stephen Wentzell watches my channel, knew that I needed content, and this just isn't clearly cope on my part. The aforementioned Stephen is now overseeing both Nick's criminal case and the long dormant Lowell suit. Judge Fisher has recused herself from now Nick's criminal case, April's case, and the Lowell suit, likely stemming from Nick's drunken and coked out comments about her. Montegraph, in a comment on Alyssa Clips's channel, mentioned that Nick only owes a staggering, and quite frankly, an eye-watering $300 fucking. With the way Nick has been spending money lately, this wouldn't be an issue, but because Nick is doing his best Patrick Tomlinson impression, he won't do the rational thing and insists on fighting his stalker child nemesis. Maybe the next revelation will be that the Rustang GT 500 is also a V6 like Patrick's. Oh, and we once again have achieved total Balldomale denial. Nick's motion for a Frank's hearing was denied. The motion to not have the guns and ammo claimed in the Complex raid included as evidence was denied, and basically everything else Nick attempted to do was denied. I could comment on this myself, but fortunately someone else already had something apropos.
Life doesn't work out the way you pretend it does.
Do you have anything else to add besides potentially criminal being fat, Mr. Baldo?
Baldone addicts, I know you're all worried that my motions were all completely denied, but it's okay since my lawyer and I, primarily me, had anticipated this. The Condeohe County sheriffs obviously lied about Detective Pamplun watching those streams because the streams he watched used a watermark instead of my Rumble watermark. He didn't even see the renovations those felonious gangsters did to my studio. The judge should have immediately ruled in my favor and not only have thrown the case out, but have jailed each and every officer who raided my home and took away my drugs, alcohol, and guns. I need my .22 handgun back, or I'll have to go buy an airsoft gun to keep something for home defense that won't hurt my wrists from the recoil. And no, I never went to rehab despite all the rumors. I only went to an outpatient facility. Besides, going to rehab would mean that I'm an addict, and I've never been addicted to anything in my life except alcohol and cocaine and also cooming and hiding behind oppositional defiance disorder as a 44-year-old man. But beyond that, I have never, ever abused or been addicted to anything. Jason of TGA being the only person sending super chats again, asking if I'm aware of that fact, that potentially dick sucking is fat. Yes, I am, and he is very fat. I will be dedicating all of October on Locals to covering Sean's obesity in near autistic detail, and I know the farms will restream it, and that's fine. But just know your lives are already over, and you will be enjoying prison for stealing my content, baby child. Just like Monty. He will be enjoying prison like the rest of you. I will not settle for $100. I wouldn't settle for $5. He will pay for besmirching my good name and will reimburse not only my lawyer fees, but will be made to adopt the soul reavers known as my children who continuously drain my soul and life force as if they were interns for Hillary Clinton. Wentzell will not rule in your favor, even if he is an agent of the government sent to ruin every aspect of my life. You will never win. None of you will win. Kamala will guarantee my vengeance. Bernie? Hey, Bernie, you forgot to stop the video. Why am I still talking? Isn't the video over? Holy fuck!
That's right, you fucking losers. We're doing the sector shit at the end now. High priority shit first. Bossman Jack has been not only arrested, but is being made to go to rehab. More important than either of those two things is that he fixed his fucking door like a normal functioning person. Wow. Hopefully someone sent him a juicer as a reward for doing so before he treats it like a Street Fighter 2 minigame and beats it down. Ethan and the guy Darkside Phil are still feeding and trying to determine whose life is more depressing. It's a heated race, but DSP can still travel through all 50 states without worry of being served on lawsuits, so Phil and the Ket have some ground to make up. Lightning round. Patrick Tomlinson is still on Twitter preparing to fatly throw everyone in prison, and his lawsuit against Milwaukee PD will hilariously fail. Juju the cow is still keeping questionable people as friends and supporting Baldo in his continued failure of a criminal case. Now the video is actually done.